Hi, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 769. Steve Jobs took the stage for WWDC 2010. After one of the next generation iPhone units was left at a bar and sold to Gizmodo, we pretty much knew what was coming today. The newest iPhone is called the iPhone 4. Not the iPhone HD or the iPhone 4G, just iPhone 4. There are over 100 new features, but I'll just cover the most important because we certainly don't have time for that. iPhone 4 is glass on the front and the back. Yikes for anyone clumsy like me, and it has steel around the sides. It's 24% thinner than the iPhone 3GS, slightly thicker than the iPod Touch. Steve says it's the thinnest smartphone on the planet. There's a noise-canceling mic, and around the side you'll see some odd lines. Apple doesn't usually deal in lines, but this is part of its antenna system and they're very proud of it. It's actually pretty neat that they did that. Apple upped the resolution, but they didn't stop there. The new display is called the Retina display with 326 pixels per inch, which isn't available on any other mobile device. It's 4 times bigger at 960 by 640 and has an 800:1 contrast ratio. Basically, this means a more accurate, more vibrant picture, and Steve claims it's superior to OLED screens. People who have seen it say it's fantastic. The iPad has the Apple A4 chip in it, and now the iPhone 4 will too. The battery inside is slightly bigger, and the A4 chip helps with power consumption, so we're looking at 7 hours of talk time. 10 hours of video, 40 hours of music, and 6 hours of 3G browsing. Apple has added a gyroscope and tied it to the accelerometer. As he showed in a demo, this makes playing certain games so much better. We get 2 cameras, one on the back, one on the front. It's a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash on the back. It'll record 720p video at 30 frames per second, which is awesome. You'll be able to share your video with one click. You'll also be able to edit your videos with the new iMovie app. You can edit, put in titles and transitions, and add audio with the built-in theme music, all for $4.99. Steve announced in his One More Thing the inclusion of video chats with the FaceTime app. It is limited to Wi-Fi only in 2010, but it seems their intention is to get carriers ready to handle it in 2011. It'll work in portrait or landscape mode, and you can flip back and forth between cameras. It'll only work between iPhone 4s, so no calling your friends iPhone 3GS, unfortunately. However, Steve did say it's an open standard, so perhaps we can look forward to Android developers taking a stab at it. iPhone OS 4 is being renamed to iOS 4. He recapped what we've already seen of the improvements, multitasking, merging of inboxes, etc., 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 and added that Bing and Yahoo will be added to the available choice of search preferences. Developers, you'll get iOS 4 today. iPhone 4 will be available for reservations on June 15th and for purchase on June 24th. It'll be $199 for the 16GB version and $299 for the 32 gig. They're sticking with the black and white options. If your AT&T contract expires this year, you'll be eligible for the new phone at that price. The iPhone 3GS will go on sale for $99. It'll be available first in the US, France, Germany, the UK, and Japan, and by the end of the year, it'll be in 88 countries. Apple is making a case for it called the Bumper for $29, and there will be a dock for another $29. Let me know what you guys think. Will you be buying one? I think I might hold out for my Android phone, but I always reserve the right to change my mind when I get my hands on one. I am, after all, a girl. Thanks for watching. I'm Callie Lewis. Bye!